If you're not making at least 6 to 8 life insurance or final expense sales presentations each day remotely from the luxury of your own home, then this video is about to change all of that for you. I'm Doug Massey, and today I'm going to show you 2 different systems that can put you in the position to effectively make at least 6 to 8 sales presentations each and every single day, which in turn should be a net profit, net as in, after all costs, of at least $10,000 to maybe over $12,000 per month. And yes, a thumbs up would be highly appreciated. And if you're new to our channel, guys, we do recommend you subscribe. We're putting out new insurance content and final expense and life insurance sales training videos like all the time. Let's talk about the most cost-effective way to get in like 6 to 8 final expense presentations each day. And that would be to use a calendar appointment system. To access one of these calendar appointment systems, you're going to need to either work with an agency who has one and can manage and run it for you. It's like what we do for our agents. Or you're going to need to pay someone to set it up, on your computer and your Facebook, and teach you how to use it. And before we get into it, if you'd like a copy of both the thank you letter that we send to all of our new clients, along with the policy summary, which is where you want to write down the monthly premium payment and the draft date for your new client. So, that way they've got something professional from you. Just stick around till the end of the video and I'm going to show you how to get both of these bad boys for yourself. An effective calendar appointment system should have at least 20 to 30 people per day setting an appointment to speak with you about getting a quote for affordable burial insurance. This is what our typical insurance agent's calendar looks like. Notice how you see all these appointments Monday through Friday. Again, the best thing is that the prospects are setting these appointments themselves, and all you have to do, the agent has to do, is give them a call, get in your sales presentation, and sell these folks the insurance that they're asking about. Again, this is for remote agent sales. Now, back when I was driving all over the state of Florida, my weekly leads budget was around $1,500. I also had to pay an appointment setter and add in the wear and tear on the car, along with the horrible hotel stays, and my weekly costs were closer to $2,000. I know that our average agents spend around, I want to say, maybe $1,200 to even over $1,500 each week on their advertising budget. So let's go with an ad budget of $1,500. Once you've bought one of these calendar appointment systems, and of course we'll assume that you're either a master at using the system or that you're working with an agency like ours where we run the dang thing for you, and that $1,500 should be getting you, I want to say, around at least 20 to 25 appointments per day. A lot of these folks will get buyer's remorse before you even get them a quote, so you should have all the bells and whistles set up that are designed to get like as many of these folks to answer the phone as humanly possible. Now, assuming that you have the work ethic and are willing to put it to use, you should get in, let's say, around 7 presentations per day. With 7 presentations, there's no reason not to close at least 2 to 3 sales. And let's just call it 2 sales to be safe. Our group average annualized premium per sale is around $750. So 2 sales per day times 5 days per week gets you 10 sales and an average weekly AP of over $7,000. Assuming your commission level is at least 100% for the normal products and you're not writing more than, you shouldn't really be writing more than 25% of guaranteed issue sales. After 9 months advance and a 20% not taken and or lapse rate, your weekly income money should be around $3,500 after months 10, 11, and 12. Again, even with lapse policies, that weekly income should still be a little over $4,000. Let's say you're new and you don't have those months 10, 11, and 12 under your belt. Well, take the $3,500 times 4 weeks per month, $14,000. Add in monthly data fees, CRM costs, and the cost of your quoting and underwriting program, and voila. Your monthly profit before months 10, 11, and 12 should be at least, like no less than $7,500, which means after your 12th month in the business, you should be making more like, I want to say, $10,000 net profit per month. Now, let's talk about inbound TV commercial leads. TV leads are the second best way to get in at least 6 to 8 final expense presentations per day. Unfortunately, it's going to cost a lot more than $1,500 per week to get in the same amount of presentations that you would get, by using one of those calendar appointment systems. When you do a side-by-side comparison, the upfront costs are probably gonna definitely be more if you're working with an agency that has these inbound TV commercial leads. Well, because you're gonna need to be licensed in like 30 to maybe 40 states. You don't need anywhere near that many states for a calendar appointment system. Maybe 5 or 6 states is usually plenty enough for running ads to your calendar funnels. And just to be fair, if you are running your own calendar funnel system, you may end up paying like at least $5,000 to potentially over $10,000 for one of those things to be put on your computer, right? That's why it's usually more cost effective if you can find an agency that'll actually do it for you. And generally they'll do it for a lot less and will actually manage and run it for you. So back to the TV commercials. When you add in the fact that inbound TV commercial leads are at least $65 each, times, let's say, 7 per day, that doesn't mean you'll get in 7 presentations, times 5 days per week, and your weekly advertising or lead cost is right around $2,275 per week, which works out to be around $3,000 more each month than the cost of a good calendar appointment system. So now we're talking about an additional $35,000 per year in costs, expenses for using those TV leads, versus the calendar appointment lead system. Another one of the downfalls of the TV commercial leads is that some weeks the companies will be able to run more commercials than other weeks, which can make it difficult to be consistent. I've had agents tell me that they were supposed to get like 6 to 8 TV leads each day and had weeks go by where they only got like 2 or 3 per day. Now, add in Medicare season, and now what happens is the cost for these type of TV leads and ads is definitely going to go up. But you won't see nearly as many of these each day either, so now your count comes down. During October, November, and December, TV leads availability always drops for final expense sales. And that's, again, due to their competing with the Medicare commercials that are running. To me, if you're gonna use inbound TV leads, the best way to make up for the high cost is to actually invest more. And what I'm getting at is, instead of like 7 presentations per day, you might need to get in more like 9 to 10 TV commercial leads each day. Guys, if you'd like free remote final expense sales training, just click on the link above. This thing's gonna take you to our 3-part series that covers like everything you need to sell insurance successfully from the comfort of your own home. For a copy of both the thank you note and the policy summary, the items that I mentioned earlier in the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. For more information on working with us at United Final Expense Services and getting access to your own calendar appointment system so you can get at least 20 to 30 appointments per day, just shoot me an email at that same address. Remember, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get out there or get on that headset and do something good for someone today. Happy hunting.